Alright guys, welcome to Everything Dollar Making. My name is Roshan and let's get into what is going on with Bitcoin, what is going on with Ethereum. Recently we had that major crash that happened. What is it about and all that? Let's get straight into it. Alright, now looking at Bitcoin, right? Just recently in the past few days we had this huge major flash crash with volume that happened, and the main reason the whole market had this crash is, well, because El Salvador actually made Bitcoin legal tender. Alright, and normally people actually trade the news where we buy when the news is up. That means, example, El Salvador is going to actually make it legal tender in 1 week, all right, and we buy it right now hoping for the hype to build up. Then when the news actually happens, right, that's when people dump and sell the coin. Now this, well, played out exactly, and we saw a huge crash in the whole market where Bitcoin crashed, Ethereum crashed, and everything crashed. So which are the key levels do we look out for Bitcoin? All right, let's get it. Now we actually broke a very key support over here. Now we had the support way back from before the crash. We had supported over here, and over here, and then even over here we had rejection. We went up, we made it support, went up, but we broke straight through it with reasonably high volume on the daily candle. Now this is actually bad for Bitcoin, but one thing I need to get very clear with you guys is we are still not 100% confirmed that we are going to be back on a bull run. All right, you must understand that there is definitely a possibility that we go into a bear market again, and this whole thing was a dead cat bounce. It's definitely a possibility, very unlikely, yes, but it is a possibility. All right, so right now we are on eggshells for Bitcoin. Why? Because as you can see, we broke this resistance and we are actually testing the EMA ribbon on the daily chart. As you can see, this is where the EMA ribbon is, and we kept testing it and going up. Even right now we have tested it and we're going up, but if we break and we get a close below the daily EMA ribbon, then honestly the next line of support that we can really look out for would be at this point over here, which would be roughly 40,566. so that is the next level of support that we have, and it might go all the way down there. Now if we can get supported over there, then it's still good, but right now we just have to wait and see. It's still very unpredictable because we broke a huge support and with very strong volume. Now one thing to note, guys, is that despite we were going up, we kept getting this bearish divergence that formed every single time. And in my Telegram group I kept telling the members, we are getting a bearish divergence, this is not a good sign, we might need a correction or what. But no one expected this huge of a drop to happen, correct? So the drop happened, and right now the bearish divergence has played out. All right, so that's a good sign. Now maybe we can just accumulate, go consolidate for a while and accumulate before we go up. That would be great. But if we continue going down, now that's not going to be a really good sign. Okay, so as of now there is no proper trades that I'm taking on Bitcoin or Ethereum. It's still very uncertain. I'm waiting to see what is going to happen for Bitcoin. Are we going to be supported by this level over here? If we do get supported and we go up with good volume, then the next video will be coming up to tell you guys what trades I'm taking. But as of now, let's look at Ethereum. All right, and I'm going to tell you guys about my top altcoin pick as well, an altcoin gem that I have a lot of my portfolio in right now. So we look at Ethereum first. Right now, as you can see, okay, this is the 4-hour chart. Okay, let's go maybe to the daily chart. All right, so Ethereum right now is also looking very uncertain. Okay, we actually had this double bottom way back before this over here. We broke up, went all the way up, but right at this point over here we were getting bearish divergences as well. As you can see very clearly, we had a higher high but a lower high on the RSI. This is a clear bearish divergence. I actually told the people in my Telegram group as well, but of course no one can predict exactly what happened. But well, the bearish divergence played out and it crashed, so you know that it actually happened. And right now, as you can see, even on the daily chart, the EMA ribbon acts as a very strong support level for prices. All right, as long as we remain above it, bounce above it is good. But as you can see, the last time we broke below it was the start of that short-term bear market. So this EMA ribbon is very important key part to take into account for support, and as of right now we are still testing it. As you can see, we are still above it, okay, and we're testing it. If we can get the good volume of buyers pushing the price up, the bulls are able to overcome this and continue back up, then we are safe. But as of now, if we continue and get a daily close as well below it, there's a very high chance that we're going to be looking at maybe a continuation towards downside for a while. Okay, now there's one thing I would like to share with you guys, because it's a quick video. Right now, if Bitcoin goes down, correct, everything in the market goes down. Ethereum goes down, Bitcoin goes down, altcoins goes down. But one thing you guys need to realize that I figured out in a way, or maybe realized it, okay, is that certain coins doesn't really correlate with Bitcoin or Ethereum, meaning that just because they crash does not mean these coins crash. A very good example would be AXS. Now all you guys remember AXS, right, where we had this super parabolic blow off while everything in the market was crashing. While Bitcoin, Ethereum, everything was crashing, this coin actually just shot up from all the way from like $2 and it shot up to the high of $95. Now why is because this coin is actually an NFT coin where you can buy you know, the characters with the coins, and then you trade it and then you can play with it. Now I realized that NFTs tend to become not correlated with Bitcoin or Ethereum at times. Now they tend to have a market by itself, a demand by itself. So let's just say the Bitcoin or the Ethereum market is crashing, people get panicky about investing in cryptos, right? So they don't want to invest, and take out, they dump the market. But NFTs are art. They are a whole different market by itself. So just because the crypto market is crashing, sometimes does not really necessarily work to crash NFTs, and this is a very good example. So because of that, I feel the one altcoin that I feel is very undervalued as of right now, still very under the radar, is EPIK. Now I'm sure you guys have heard of a lot of big influencers talk about EPIK. I'm sure, like Pablo Heeman, if you guys know, on TikTok, and BitBoy Crypto as well. So EPIK is actually a NFT coin that has partnerships with Capcom, Bandai Namco, Sony Music, Warner Music. Their investors are Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, and the SoftBank. So these are all really good investors and really good partnerships, right? Now always remember, when a coin is launched, it tends to pump. All right, so you can see over here, when the coin launched on Huobi, it spiked like 5,000%, and that's not a good time to buy. If you're able to buy at a pre-sale, so I was actually talking about a pre-sale on Huobi where I managed to buy EPIK at 0.012 USD. I was talking about it on my Instagram, on my TikTok, and my Telegram group. But if you guys missed it, actually, as you can see right now, I realized there's always a pattern when it comes to buying these kind of coins. Now you never know when is it going to continue crashing too, but what you can do is dollar cost average in. That means you buy it at different prices and you try to reduce the average price that you buy in. So as you can see, it spiked up and now it has gone down. But one thing to note is you always want to look for it when it's leveling out. That means now it's stabilizing. The amount of buyers and sellers are stable. There's no rapid movement to the up or downside, so it's stable. This is when you want a dollar cost average in. So I have been dollar cost averaging in to EPIK ever since this has happened. I've been buying in. Even the major crash, I bought more EPIK, and I feel that in time to come, slowly this might be able to reverse to an uptrend. Why? Like, of course, this is high risk because it's a new coin, right? So if this market tends to go to a bear market, why I want to hold EPIK is maybe there's a chance of it being a hedge against Bitcoin or Ethereum, where if the whole market crashes, this is a coin where it has already crashed so much because it spiked, right? Now it might not crash much more, or they're able to actually go up or start spiking up because they have a lot of things planned up in the coming weeks and months, like their own app and stuff like that. So if you guys are looking for something of a bit higher risk but high profit potential, I'll suggest actually looking into EPIK, doing your own research. But remember guys, nothing I say on the channel is financial advice, alright? Always do your own research, alright? And I will see you guys in the next video. If you guys did enjoy these short kind of videos or updates like this, do let me know in the comment section below. I would really appreciate it if you guys could drop a like, if you guys like what you watch or what. So if you guys are not sure about anything, drop a comment down below. I will try to reply to every single comment down there. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Pushing out.